There's a little bit of a delay on the chat and the stream, but we can work with that. It was the same last week. Pretty much the same rules as last time, but we've also got some music. I'll go over all this again when there's more people added. Remember that there's the live chat at the side or at the bottom of the screen, so you can chat to me on that, and I will answer to you. So yeah, share it with your friends. I was doing a thing where you could win an Amazon voucher for sharing a post that I'd put on the Facebook event, but there's only 3 people that have shared it so far, and I can't see who's shared the actual event page, unfortunately, because Facebook's rubbish. So I'm just going to base it off whoever's said that they are going on the Facebook event this week. But next week I'll get a post that you'll all need to share beforehand. But we'll work that out towards the end. Hello. Ah, you've teamed up with Sam. Very good. Good to see you. And welcome back, Proxima B. How are the stars tonight? Well, I suppose the clocks have changed, so it's not as dark as it was last time. Yes, Corona beer. I've actually found that I rather like Corona beer. I've got one here, which I'll start drinking. Yes, this week I remember to put it in the fridge rather than leave it sitting in the sun. 3 likes, very good. We can get more likes. That'd be great. 35 viewers. I think we're going to beat last week. Also, I am now on 94 subscribers on my YouTube channel. If we can get that to 100 tonight, that would be amazing. If you have any ideas of a milestone video I can do, please do let me know. I've got to think of one yet. Clear sky tomorrow. Well, that's good. I want it to be sunny because I want to go on my bike. I've just had it fixed. Hello, axe-wielding pacifist. I don't know if I know you, but welcome to the quiz. Good evening, Michael, and save my sanity. And Matthew Ramsbottom, well, hello. And Cake or Death. Wow, there's a lot of people this time. Lisa Fleming. Lisa, are you the Australian? I think I might have met you, possibly. James. Ah, I see. Hello, James. Good to see you. Well, I can't see you. You can see me. 43 people. Very good. Great name, by the way, axe-wielding pacifist. Hello, Cleo? And Andy Matey. Ah! Hello, Claire. That's my aunt, for those that didn't know. Very good. So we'll... oh my god, the viewers have dropped to 34. That's disappointing. We'll probably start at about 7:10 just to give people a chance to come, because usually everyone's late to a normal pub quiz, so we'll give them a bit of a chance now. Feel free to verbally abuse everyone in the chat. Ah! Hello, David and Kelly. Is Gary watching, do we know? He said he wasn't sure if he'd be able to make it. And hello, Helen, who's just Facebook messaged me saying that you don't have an account. Is there a toilet roll prize? No. There. If you have said on the Facebook event page that you are going, then I will pick someone at random to win a £10 Amazon voucher. And there's Stu plugging away as usual. If people want a toilet roll as a prize instead of an Amazon gift voucher, then do let me know. It would be slightly cheaper for me until I have to go out and buy more toilet roll, and now they're twice the price. Yes, Facebook is horrible. But I had a post that people were meant to share, but no one's... well, 3 people have shared it, and I can't actually see who's shared the main event page, which just goes to show how crap Facebook is, but hey. Well, maybe you can get your parents to watch it as well. You can buy toilet roll with the Amazon voucher if you can find any in stock. It's harder than you would think. Yeah, well, the beer just keeps vanishing. I don't know where it goes. Hello, Rebecca. So we'll be starting in about 5 minutes. We've hit 46 viewers. I think that's better than last week. I'm on 8 likes. I think by the end of it last time I had about 11 likes. So if we can beat 11 likes, that would be good. Yeah, okay. Okay, we get that Amazon is horrible, but at least they don't pay minimum wage to their employees. Like next. Ah! Hello, Tom Kokoron. Does white wine have an expiry date? I would have thought that it will expire, even if it doesn't have an expiry date. I think. Yes, Viking Direct will sell toilet paper, but it is absolutely massive. I mean, it's American, and they're owned by Office Depot. Yeah. Does it not expire? I will have to ask my uncle on that. He lives in Australia and is quite a wine connoisseur. I will double check that one when he's up, of course. Unless he's watching, in which case he can comment. Again, Stu, you and your Zs. Advised is an S because you live in England. You see, if we run out of toilet roll, I would get it from Pioneer. At least they're local, although obviously it's only really for Cumbria and the north of England. They're doing very well at stocking people up and doing home deliveries and stuff. Well, I think they've had to stop. No, they're doing home click and collect. They couldn't keep up with all the deliveries. Three days, wow, impressive. Oh, well, hello, Newcastle, Lisa. I don't know where the... Are you from the same group? Are you one of Alex's friends, or...? How many spelling mistakes are you going to find this time? Hopefully none. And no, you don't get a point if you find one. Well, sorry, Stu, you'll just have to wake up in 2 minutes. And by the way, let's just test that the sound is working this time, because we have got a music round. So we have 15 music questions, 10 seconds each. I'm just going to play you a short clip and let me know if you can hear it. Watching you go. Because I can't hear it. I was spending all my time. So if you didn't hear that clip of music, please do let me know. Yes, yes, we get it. We get it, Stu. I'm very generic. So's your face. Good, good, good. Glad you can all hear. We're on to 9 likes. If we can get it to 11 by the start of the quiz, that would be amazing. And we're on 46 viewers, so we're doing well. Hopefully that picks up as you share it with your friends. We'll start in about 1 minute. Okay, so the first round is general knowledge, as with last week. So we have, for those writing these out, there are 15 questions on general knowledge, 10 questions on literature, 10 questions on Star Wars, which is the themed round this week, and then 15 questions on science, and then 15 questions on music. So that's 15, 10, 10, 15, 15. Yeah, okay, well, you know, that was the same slide from last week. Yes, deliberate, thank you. So, let me get the questions up on my end. The Victoria Cross was established in which year? You'll notice I've got the question numbers in the top right this time. So question 1, the Victoria Cross was established in which year? Ah, hello Greg. Where did the name Jeff come from? If I'm going too quickly with these questions, please do let me know. Question 2. A baguette is a long, thin loaf of French bread, but what does the word baguette actually mean in English? So a baguette is a long, thin loaf of French bread, but what does the word actually mean in English? Welcome to Stu. He plugs all day long. Oh, bloody hell, we got 15 likes. That's good. And nearly 50 concurrent viewers. That's really good. Quite impressed with myself. Well, and you, obviously, because you've shared it, so that's what's done it. If we can make an increase each week, that would be great. 16 likes. Awesome. Right, so question 3. Ford were the first motor company to introduce which radical invention in 1913? If you can't see it, I'm assuming that you're watching it on a TV, in which case you probably have to press up or something like that. Well, that's true, but yeah, there's probably yeah. If you're in groups, then that's good. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't show that. Question 4. What does the Beaufort, I think it's Beaufort scale measure? So what does the Beaufort scale measure? If I've got that wrong, then please write it phonetically, because the French don't know how to spell properly. Hey, 19 likes. Bloody hell, that's great. You know, I was watching someone else's quiz on YouTube the other day, and he had probably about 100. I think it was over 100,000 views. So we've got a long way to go, but we could get there. We could get there. Question 5. True or false? The Bahamas is made up of over 700 islands. True or false? The Bahamas is made up over 700 islands. Beaufort. There we are then. We got it right. In the end. Now I know how to pronounce the name of the person in the book I was reading a couple of months ago. "20 likes, yay!" Right. My laptop's gone a bit weird. Well, then you should get this one right then, shouldn't you, Gary? And by the way, welcome. Did I never do French? Yes, I did, but in year 7 we did a French test to see which set we should go in, and they lost mine, so I was put in the lowest set. So I didn't really learn much. Our teacher was bullied by all the bloody class. Yes, just write your answers on pen and write your answers on paper with your own pen, and then we'll go through the answers at the end, and you can, if you wish, comment what score you got. Question 6. W.L. Judson invented which useful object in 1891? W.L. Judson invented which useful object in 1891? 22? Am I? Bloody hell. 21 likes now. But 53 viewers, so that's great. 53 viewers. Hello, welcome anyone that's just joined my stream. Feel free to comment, write your answers on or with a pen and paper. And like I say, if I'm going too fast with the questions, do let me know. Question 7. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? I think mine must be behind because mine's only showing 22 now. Well, Mum was swearing enough after she came back from Australia, so... Alcoholic or non-alcoholic? It's up to you, but I can recommend alcoholic. I can definitely recommend Corona beer. The poor bastards are really doing badly because people seem to think that Corona beer gives you the coronavirus, which is a pile of crap. Stu, pretty much everything in my house is a swear word according to Mum, so... I mean, she was brought up in the most Christian family possible, so... I suppose there's no surprise there. Question 8. Which two-person board game has 12 triangles called points on each side of the board? Which two-person board game has 12 triangles called points on each side of the board? Proxima B, you must do a lot of quizzes. You seem rather knowledgeable. And Claire, is it just you, or is Richard and Finn also watching? Question 9. Both Sir Edward Elgar and Adam Smith have featured on which British banknote? Both Sir Edward Elgar and Adam Smith have featured on which British banknote? Ah, right, okay. At least he's got the drink, having a drink part of the quiz. Question 10. Which country has the world's longest coastline? Which country has the world's longest coastline? Well done, Gary. Question 11 is somewhat topical. The World Health Organization is based in which city? The World Health Organization, the WHO, is based in which city? The first 4 questions. Bloody hell. The Victoria Cross was established in which year is question 1. A baguette is a long, thin loaf of French bread, but what does the word baguette mean in English is question 2. Ford were the first motor company to introduce which radical innovation in 1913 is question 3. And what does the Beaufort scale measure is question 4. And moving on to question 12, which politician served as Mayor of London between 2008 and 2016? I would have thought that Richard would have known most of these, Stu. Or do you mean that he's answering them all and you don't get a chance? Because that's what happens with me when I'm participating in a quiz. Question 5. Oh my god. If you get here on time, Gary. True or false, the Bahamas is made up of over 700 islands? Question 13. Which British comedian was known for the catchphrase "Rock on, Tommy"? Question 14. Which flower is sometimes known as traveller's joy? And question 15. Which British monarch is known as Bloody Mary? No, not self-raising, strong white. And that concludes this round. Do people want a short couple of minute break or just move straight on? Literature is next. Helen, you will be pleased to know. Which British comedian was known for the catchphrase "Rock on, Tommy"? And moving on to literature, question 1. It was love at first sight is the first line of which Joseph Heller novel? And anyone that's just joined, feel free to go back through to the beginning and just have a go at some of the questions, or just work from where you're at. It's all just a bit of fun. Just write your answers down on a piece of paper and we'll go through the answers at the end. So, question 2 of literature. Dorothea Brooke is a major character in which book by George Eliot? And question 3, which Dickens's novel do the characters of Mr. Jaggers and Abel Magwitch appear? Yeah, I put literature in for the old people and Helen. No offence, Helen. Question 4. Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy were from which Jane Austen book? I'm afraid to say it, Claire, but you're almost one of them. Yeah, Cake or Death, you may not be able to do literature, but you will be able to do Star Wars, I'm sure. And Save My Sanity, you work in a library. Question 5. Set around the time of the French Revolution, in which Sidney Carton makes the ultimate sacrifice. Which book am I talking about? Set around the time of the French Revolution, in which Sidney Carton makes the ultimate sacrifice. Which book is that describing? Disappointing. Hey, at least it's better than sport. Well, yeah, I think it's better than sport, just. Nearly on a par. Question 6. Which book starts? Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. Ha ha ha! Very good, Stu. Yes, everything is better than sport. Yeah, I hope that all of you get this question right. Question 7. Who wrote the book Casino Royale? Get thinking, Gary, you'll get there. I'm out of Corona. Well, I have more, but should I? Yes, Claire's younger brother is very old. We had to share almost all of his hair off just to hide the bald patch. I have a video of it. Could put that up. Question 8. The course of true love never did run smooth is a quote from which book? Yes, dear brother, I will have another Corona. You know, Dad's been eyeing them up all week because I left them in the fridge for him, but I didn't tell him that they were for him, so he's been really annoyed having to look at them and he's not eaten them. Eaten them? Drank them. I'll save the other one for him. Yes, Dad is listening, as is Mum. Do you? I can't actually remember which one it is. I do miss drama though. Question 9. Which book starts, whether I shall turn out to be the hero of my own life, or whether that station will be held by anybody else? These pages must turn. Take what on cam? And who? Good old shit. Oh my god, I should send this quiz to Miss Hindley. I reckon she'd love it. Question 10. Who wrote the book Huckleberry Finn? And at bloody last, that ends literature. How boring was that round? Oh well, at least he didn't take the toilet roll. I think he fell down the stairs. Right, anyway, so we now have a 5-minute break. So go top up your beers, go to the toilet, whatever you need to do. There isn't a queue for the bar because there is no bar, unfortunately. I will catch up on your comments. Well, you might not know any of them, Liam, but I think they're the only ones that Helen and God, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Helen and Kim will know. Well, they'll obviously know others, but you know they're mad about literature. You vote to out literature. Well, I'm hoping to switch up the rounds a little bit so we don't have the same sorts of questions each week. Keep it fresh. Yes, that was your brother's arm stealing the Corona and the toilet roll. Yeah, I'm hoping that Helen's got them all. If not, we'll be very disappointed. Yes, who's looking forward to the music round? I hope you've all been practicing. Well, revising. Now that school's out. You've lost the children. What did you do to the children? A kids round. Oh, I see. I've bored the children. Right, okay. Actually, that's a good point. Does anyone think that if you've got kids or anything, do you think I could maybe do a children's quiz on another night? Would that be something to keep them entertained or something? If you've got children, do comment and let me know. I mean, adults are also welcome. If you're doing badly on this one, maybe you'd enjoy the children's quiz more. The music round is at the end of the quiz, so 2 more rounds and then we've got music. The next round is Star Wars, Stu, so you should be okay on that one. Yeah, you never did grow up, Gary. Is everyone ready to move on, or do you want another couple of minutes? You have got Star Wars followed by science followed by music, so I'm afraid no, there probably aren't any entertainment technical ones. Okay. Moving on. So now we're going to be moving on to Star Wars, which I haven't seen, so I have no idea if these questions are easy or hard or impossible, but good luck. Question 1. Who created the Star Wars film series? Well, that's a lie. I think I watched one of them that Liam told me to watch, and then I felt like I'd just wasted 3 hours of my life, so I never watched another one. Although I watched one of the new ones. Or was it two of the new ones? They were okay, but not quite Star Trek, is it? A bonus lighting technical question for Gary to answer. Well, I would watch Rogue One, Liam, if you watched it with me, which I've said many times. Okay, so moving on to question 2. Question 2. Princess Leia is princess of which planet? That's true, you do work for Disney. So you should get them all right. Question 3. What are Shiriwook, Taikaran, and Zik? Someone else can pronounce them for me. Shiriwook, Taikaran, and Zakzik. There's probably people that can speak. What is it? Oh no, that's Star Trek. Is what? I don't know. What doesn't Gary do for Disney? He works on a cruise ship doing all of their entertainment stuff, which sounds quite fun, to be honest. Unless someone on the ship has got coronavirus. Question 4. How is Governor Wilhuff Tarkin, commander of the Death Star? Who is Governor Wilhuff Tarkin, commander of the Death Star, better known as? Disney round. Well, maybe I will do a Disney round. But if anybody has kids, do let me know if you think that they'd be interested in a kids quiz one day. Doesn't have to, obviously a different day of the week or something, but... Question 5. What term is used for Force users who may use both the light and dark sides of the Force? Will there be an upper age limit? Well, I can't stop you from having a go, but you won't be able to win a prize if you're not a kid. The weather's gone really horrible. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder whether Proxima B is right about a clear day tomorrow. Stu, you really know how to make everything about politics. I guess that's because of who's sitting next to you. Question 6. From which planet did Darth Maul originate? Question 7. Which former smuggler and pirate runs an interstellar tavern in a castle on the planet Takodana and is over 1,000 years old? Liam, have you got any questions wrong yet from Star Wars? Or not known any? You could be surprised. You may get some right that you wrong that you thought were right. Yeah. Question 8. Which number order brought about the destruction of the Jedi Knights? And yes, I know that there's an I after the K. That was purposeful. Yeah, I will have to come over and visit you in on your Disney cruise ship once all of this Corona stuff's blown over, Gary. It does sound quite fun. Question 8. What did Han Solo win from Lando Calrissian in the card game Sabacc? Ni. I was just saying earlier to my parents, do you think that we should have a Monty Python themed round one week? I would hope that most people have seen at least one Monty Python. See, to me, all of these Star Wars questions are impossible. And the last Star Wars question. Who played Princess Leia? Or Leia, or however you said it was pronounced. Leia. Yeah, Leia, there we are. Bev Foster, hello. What's no for? Or were you meaning like no, it's the end of the Star Wars quiz? Hey, we've got 23 likes now and 50 viewers. Welcome anybody that's new. You can just we've got one round left, but you can see how well you do. The next round, of course, is science. Oh, no Monty Python. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I have an idea for another week, but does anyone need me to repeat any questions? Assuming not, we are on to question 1 of the science round. Marble is a common name for which chemical compound? Oh, you want question 9 repeating. Question 9 was, what did Han Solo win from Lando Calrissian in the card game Sabacc? Number 5 of Star Wars round was what term is used for Force users who may use both the light and dark sides of the Force? And of the science round, question 2, Francis Crick and James Watson made which medical discovery in 1953? Question. Hang on, what? Calrissian. Okay, yeah. Question 3. The scientific name for which animal is Ursus arctos horribilis? With that terrible articulation, I have an idea for my light. Thought that might make it a little less overbright, possibly. Who knows? Question 4. What is the name of the German engineer who invented the first rotary engine? And question 5, an EMP bomb. In an EMP bomb, what do the letters EMP stand for? What's the clue in the name? Who knows? Question 6. In which planet in our solar system is named after the Roman god of, amongst other things, commerce and thievery? Question 7. Where in the human body is the lunula located? Question 8. Mars has 2 moons. Can you name them? There's 1 point for each. Snickers and Bounty. Of which Snickers are the best. Question 9. Which metal is the main constituent of pewter? No, Liam, you're just obsessed with bloody coconuts. And we're on to 24 likes. Welcome anyone who's just joined. We've nearly finished, but you can always go back to the start and watch, or just try and answer the last few questions. We'll be back on again next week anyway, same time, 7 o'clock. Question 10. Which animal's name literally means river horse? Question 11. What is the more common name for nitrous oxide? Question 12. What name is given to the fruit of a rose bush? You're only giving your answers away, Gary. Gary, are you playing on your own or are your parents playing with you? Ah, that's a shame. You should drag them into it next time, Gary. Oh, lovely. They could always, next week, they could always do this and then do that. Question 13. Plus or minus 50 years, how long does it take Pluto to orbit the Sun? We're nearly at the end of the quiz and then we'll be going through the answers. Question 14. The modern branch of mathematics called algebra came to the West from which area of the world? Well, no shit, Liam. Oh, yeah! We've got a music round as well. I forgot about that. Your bonus lighting technician question. Oh dear. Ooh, 25 likes. That's more than double last week. Very good. Thank you. Question 15. Before Dolly, the cloned sheep, there were Megan and Morag. In which way was Dolly unique? And Gary, you wanted your... Oh crap, I've just lost it. Ah. I will find it again. And then we'll get on to the music round. Gary, your bonus question, which is worth 0 points. Lighting from stage lanterns that leaks outside the area of its intended focus is called what? Please leave your comment. Well, do spill your answer. Okay, well, we'll just move on to the music round then. We'll wait for Gary to answer that. So I am going to play 15 10-second music clips. Well, I'm guessing it's Spill according to this website, but I would have thought it was Bleed anyway. Yes, so 10 seconds music clips. I will play them through twice for you. Here you go.
1. 2.
Wanna see me dancing with somebody? If you wanna believe that.
3.
Me kiss for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say move on.
4.
Happy times together we keep spending.
5.
Like I want them to. If I could have the other.
6.
If living is without you, I can't live. I can't give any.
7. 9. 10.
You're the one that always turns me on and keep me coming around.
11.
Oh, when that love comes down with a devotion, what it takes is strong man, baby.
12.
Right, you need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is to pray, but I'm sorry.
13.
Saying never mind. You know life is cruel, life is never kind. Time to make the story.
14.
By the comfort and protection of the highest powers in the hours.
That one better for you, Liam?
15.
In my room at night, desire, despair.
Okay, so that's the first playthrough. I will leave it 30 seconds and then I'll play through them again. Yes, it is the name of the song and the name of the artist. You'll get a point for each. Okay, we'll go again.
1. 2.
Wanna see me dancing with somebody? If you wanna believe that.
3.
Me kiss for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say move on.
Peter Booker does a good version of that that song on piano.
4.
Happy times together we keep spending.
5.
Like I want them to. If I could have the other.
Yeah, I bet, Stu.
6.
If living is without you, I can't live. I can't give any.
7.
Give a little bit. Give a little.
8. 9. 10.
You're the one that always turns me on and keep me coming around.
11.
Oh, when that love comes down with a devotion, what it takes is strong man, baby.
12.
Right, you need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is to pray, but I'm sorry.
13.
Say never mind. You know life is cruel, life is never kind. Time to make the story.
14.
By the comfort and protection of the highest powers in lonely hours.
15.
In my room at night, desire, despair.
Okay, so that was the music round. If anyone didn't get any of them, then I'm not going to go back because I haven't numbered them all. So, do you want a quick break before we go through the answers, or should we just plod on with the answers straight away? Yeah, well, you know, it's the first music round of this series of quizzes, so just a quick, just make them easy. Right, okay, so plodding on with the answers. We have the answers to general knowledge. The first one, Victoria Cross was established in which year? 1856. A baguette is a long, thin loaf of French bread, but what does the word baguette mean in English? It means baton or wand. Well, it sounds like I will have to put some classical in, Alex, yeah. Question 3. Ford were the first motor company to introduce which radical innovation in 1913? That was the moving assembly line. Question 4. What does the Beaufort scale measure? The strength of the wind. Question 5. True or false? The Bahamas is made up of over 700 islands. True. W.L. Judson invented which useful object in 1891? The zip. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? No, it is not Coca-Cola. It is tea. There you are, Helen. Question 8. Which two-person board game has 12 triangles called points on each side of the board? Backgammon. Both Sir Edward Elgar and Adam Smith have featured on which British banknote? £20. Which country has the longest coastline? Canada, apparently. 11. The World Health Organization is based in Geneva. 12. Which politician served as Mayor of London between 2008 and 2016? You should all know that that was Boris Johnson. Question 13. Which British comedian was known for the catchphrase "Rock on Tommy"? Bobby Ball. 14. Which flower is sometimes known as traveller's joy? Clematis. 15. Which British monarch is known as Bloody Mary? Mary I. And moving on to the most boring round in history, literature. Question 1. It was love at first sight is the first line from which Joseph Heller novel? Catch-22. Number 2. Dorothea Brooke is a major character in which book by George Eliot? Middlemarch. Question 3. In which Dickens's novel do the characters of Mr. Jaggers and Abel Magwitch appear? Great Expectations. 4. Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy are from which Jane Austen book? Pride and Prejudice. 5. Set around the time of the French Revolution in which Sidney Carton makes the ultimate sacrifice. The name of the book is A Tale of Two Cities. I will pause and let you catch up. 6. Which book starts Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. Of course, that was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Question 7. Who wrote the... That's okay, Stu. We know you're slow. Question 7. Who wrote the book Casino Royale? Ian Fleming. Eight. The course of true love never did run smooth is a quote from Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare, with an E on the end. Question 9. Which book starts, whether I shall turn out to be the hero of mine own life, or whether that station will be held by anybody else, these pages must show, is David Copperfield, Charles Dickens. And the final one, at last. Who wrote the book Huckleberry Finn? Mark Twain. Star Wars. Who created the Star Wars film series? George Lucas, of course. No, Gary, that does not. Tale of Two Towns. Yes, okay, yeah. Tales of Two Towns will work. Just don't tell Helen I said that. Princess Leia is princess of which planet? The planet Alderaan. Question 3. What are Shiriwook, Thaikaran and Zakzik? Someone please tell me how they're actually pronounced. Languages. They are languages of the Wookiees. Question 4. How is Governor Wilhoff Tarkin, commander of the Death Star, better known as? Grand Moff. Moff, even. Was that a big debate in your household, Cake or Death? Oh dear. No, it's not Batman. This was a Star Wars round. Right, question 5. What term is used for Force users who may use both the light side and the dark side of the Force? They're not very adventurous. It's called Grey Jedi. Question 6. From which planet did Darth Maul originate? Iridona. Iridonia. Hey, that's that Grey Jedi. That's just what the website I got it from said. Anything meaning a stick? Probably a bit vague, Gary. Question 7. Which former smuggler and pirate runs an interstellar tavern in a castle on the planet Takodana and is over 1,000 years old? That would be Maz Kanata. And question 8. Which number order brought about the destruction of the Jedi Knights? That's 66. Order 66. Not Route 66. Question 9. What did Han Solo win from Lando Calrissian in the card name Sabak? The Millennium Falcon. Which, by the way, is something that Liam seems to really want in Lego, but massive. Question 10. Who played Princess Leia? Carrie Fisher. And moving on to science. Marble is a common name for which chemical compound? Calcium carbonate. 2. Francis Crick and James Watson made which medical discovery in 1953? The chemical structure of DNA. Question 3. The scientific name for which animal is Ursus arctos horribilis. You get the idea. That would be the grizzly bear. What was the name of the German engineer who invented the rotary engine? Wankel. The Wankel rotary angel. Angel? Engine. I need to sleep more. I know what I'm reading what I'm pronouncing. It's just coming out wrong. An EMP bomb. In an EMP bomb, the letters EMP stand for electromagnetic pulse, of course. Duh, everyone knows that. In question 6, which planet in our solar system is named after the Roman god of, among other things, commerce and thievery? Mercury. Where in the human body is Luluna located? That is the fingernail. It is the crescent shape at the base of the nail. Number 8. Mars has 2 moons, and they are called Phobos and Deimos. Number 9. Which metal is the main constituent of pewter? Tin. 91%, in fact. Question 10. Which animal's name literally means river horse? The hippopotamus. And what is a more common name for nitrous oxide? That is, of course, laughing gas. What name is given to the fruit of a rose bush? The hip. Thus, rose hip. Plus or minus 50 years, how long does it take Pluto to orbit the Sun? 248.54. So you can have anything within a 50-year range. So yes, 250 would be correct. The modern branch of mathematics called algebra came to the west from which area? The Arabic world. It is also known as Al-Jabbar. Or Jabra. However, an Arabic would pronounce that. 15. Before Dolly, the cloned sheep, there were Megan and Morag. In what way was Dolly unique? She was cloned from an adult cell, whereas Megan and Morag were cloned from embryo cells. So, that concludes everything but the music round, because I forgot to add the music round answers to that. So bear with me 30 seconds while I just pull them up on here. So, starting from the first song, we have number 1. That, by the way, this is a point for the name of the song and a point for the artist. So we have got Higher Love by Kygo. Number 2 is Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. Number 3 is Dance Monkey by Tones and I. There is a really good piano version of that by Peter Booker. Look it up on YouTube. Number 4, Wouldn't It Be Nice? The Beach Boys. Number 5, All or Nothing, Small Faces. Number 6, Without You, Harry Nilsson. Number 7, Give a Little Bit, Supertramp. Number 8, Honesty by Billy Joel. Number 9, Already Gone by the Eagles. I will read them out a second time just because I haven't got them on the screen. Number 10, Run to You by Bryan Adams. 11 is Faith by George Michael. 12 is Tainted Love by Soft Cell. 13, Kids in America by Kim Wilde. 14, Truly Madly Deeply, Savage Garden. And 15, No More I Love Yous by Annie Lennox. So I will read them out again. Number 1, Higher Love by Kygo. Number 2, Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. Number 3, Dance Monkey by Tones and I even. Number 4, Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys. Number 5, All or Nothing, Small Faces. Number 6, Without You, Harry Nilsson. Number 7, Give a Little Bit, Supertramp. Number 8, Honesty, Billy Joel. Number 9, Already Gone by the Eagles. 10, Run to You by Bryan Adams. Faith by George Michael is 11. 12 is Tainted Love by Soft Cell. 13, Kids in America by Kim Wilde. 14, Truly Madly Deeply, Savage Garden. And 15, No More I Love Yous by Annie Lennox. So please feel free to comment your scores in the chat. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and then you'll be notified when the quiz is live next week. Also, I will be putting out on Facebook some another event for next week's quiz. I should have done it before, but I'll share that out. So if you want to add me as a friend or whatever, then I can send it to you. You'll be able to see it when I share it myself. But yes, if you subscribe to my channel, I might be able to share it on that actually. So if you want to share your scores, and we'll see who won. And then, of course, there's the matter of the £10 Amazon gift voucher. So don't leave yet, because if you don't comment in the chat and you're the winner, then you won't be winning it. 32, well done. Anyone else brave enough to share their scores? Yes, you get a point for each artist and song. Quizzing from Quarantine, 53, that's pretty good. I did save my sanity. Yes, it's 1 point for artist and 1 point for song. If you lie, then you're just lying to yourself, really. Well, that's what the internet said. The internet said he was from Iridonia or whatever. 38. Oh, that's not bad. That's better than Stu. At least we've got Stu at the baseline, so you don't feel like you're doing that. Oh, okay, you've got 15. Oh, you mean you got 15 from the first round? Well, that's pretty good then. We've got 47 from Irish Wristwatch. Gary got 44. Sebastian Richards. Our team name is Come Back to Us, Gary. I don't know who Sebastian Richards is, but they got 37. Cake or Death was a 54, but possibly a 53, depending on who's right about Darth Maul. Yeah, I've just Googled. Yeah, Darth Maul is originally a Dathomiri Knight brother born on Iridona, Liam. So actually you got 53. So not 54, sorry. Yeah, I hadn't read or watched Star. Does Star Wars have a book? It probably does. But yes, I hadn't. I don't really know anything about Star Wars, so I didn't know if those questions were hard, easy or hard. But 48. That is good. Ah yes, you weren't the worst. You were joint worst. I'm joking. "12 from Science Round." Well, that's good. I thought you might do well on that. There seemed to be quite a lot about astrology. Well, according to Wikipedia or fandom, yeah, Wikipedia is what I've just read out. Specifically says, why, what did I say? That originally a blah 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 blah. Yes, very good. So, anyway, let's choose who wins the £10 Amazon gift voucher. If I pick your name, you must comment on the live chat to be able to say that you've been on the quiz to be able to win it. So, I'm going to do that now before you all vanish. So, I have a list of the guests who have said that they are going. So, I will pick at random that person there. James Coultis. If you are still watching, then you must comment on the live chat to be able to claim your prize of a £10 Amazon gift voucher, in which you might be able to buy yourself some bog roll. That is James Coultis. You must be watching. You must comment. Ah, there you are. Okay. I will sort out that voucher and send it to you through Facebook. So you will get that at some point in the next day or two. Well done. So as I say, next week it will be again Friday 7 o'clock, and I will be posting a live event on Facebook. I will try and find a way to have a post that you all need to share to be able to be entered into the prize, because the whole point of it is that you share it to make it more widely known. So I'll share something out about that, and you'll need to share it before the quiz starts next week to be in for the prize. Yes. What do people think about the special, the themed round next week? Any ideas? I could do music as TV theme tunes. Yes. Disney could be a good idea. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's another version of it. Maybe the theatre version of Midsummer Night's Dream is different to the book. 3D printing. I feel like you'd be the only one getting the answers on that one. Adverts. That would be an interesting themed one. Yes, I would like to do Star Trek at some point. But they're all getting rather sci-fi at the moment, so maybe we should mix them up. Really bizarre road signs. Yeah, I could actually. I could do something with. I could do a picture round if people are interested in a picture round, because I could put the pictures up, say 10 minutes before I start the quiz, and you can all have a go at them whilst we're waiting for people. An alcohol-themed quiz. Mary Poppins. I haven't seen that for a long time. I suppose now I'm furloughed, I probably have time to watch it. Also, James Cultish, you might be interested to know that you can get a 9-pack of toilet roll on Amazon in stock, delivered for Thursday for £10.95. Marvel, that would be a good one, yeah. Yeah, I'll do the picture round. I think that would be quite fun to do, and you can all argue over what they are at the start of the quiz. Yeah, I could do theatre, I suppose, if I widen it enough so that other people would be able to get some answers rather than just you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could do that. What? Yeah. Bye, James. Were your kids playing the quiz, or did they leave? Yeah, well, maybe I'll do Disney, because everyone loves Disney. I'll do Disney next week. And then I might look at doing some more interesting rounds as well. And I will put some classical music and stuff in the music round, just to have a, just so it's more available to others. Oh yeah, I suppose Stu would do okay at the theatre. Landmarks, that would be good as well, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you'd get all the answers though if it was all cruise line questions. Yeah, I don't like London. There's too many people. Newcastle's much better. Well, that's good. 26 likes. That's a lot more than last week, so I'm quite pleased. Thank you, everyone, for that. If you can share next week's quiz with all your friends, try and get as many people playing as possible. That would be great. My aim is to get 100 viewers on average one day. That would be quite cool. I don't know how many weeks we're going to have this, because we could be locked down for a couple of months even, so maybe there's still a chance. Roman history, that would be quite local, I suppose. could be interesting. Hey, I've got 103 subscribers after tonight. Well, that's great. If you have any ideas on what I can do as a 100 subscriber celebration, please give me some ideas in the comments. Because I would like to do something to mark my first 100 subscribers. Hopefully I can grow exponentially from there. A little like the coronavirus. How many variances of Monopoly? Oh, probably quite a few. Oh, I am missing Monopoly. That would be good to do. I don't think Baker Street is on the standard British Monopoly board, though. Maybe we could have a board games round instead of literature, and I think I'll swap out science for something as well, because obviously not everyone is into science. The Sims. Stu, you hate Monopoly, I hate you. Hey, and 104 subscribers. One more subscribe. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, I could do just a general games round. Oh, and if anyone plays Overwatch, then tell me your name if you can. Can you private message? You probably can't private message. Facebook me your name anyway, and we can play. Capitals of countries. Yes, I could do a geography round. That would, yeah, that could work. Huh. I love Monopoly though. You just have bad experiences of it. You'll have to come and play Monopoly with me and Liam at some point. And Helen, if you're still watching, then well done. You've not given me a total of what you've got, but. Yes, Monopoly is amazing. Well, it's certainly raining outside now, so I was really hoping it would be a nice day tomorrow to go on my bike. But Top Gear round, yes. Yes, classic Top Gear is great. I'm not really a fan of Amazon's version. Name's gone out of my head. History of comedy. Yeah, comedies could be a good one to do. Get lots of Yes Minister on. Tomorrow, weather is saying periods of clouds and sun. So actually, yeah, maybe it will be okay tomorrow. And we'll find out. Anyway, I am going to leave it there because I need to go and play some Overwatch now. So I will see you again at the same time next week, 7 o'clock, and I will put on a picture round before, maybe 10 minutes beforehand. So if you want to pop on before 7, you'll get extra time to work out the pictures round. So yeah, have a good weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Bye. Next Friday. Bye.